What's that item? Guess what this blacked out item is in this picture. If you get it right, you'll feel great about yourself, or you might come to the sudden realization that you've maybe played old school RuneScape a bit too much. Or maybe not. Take a guess and I'll reveal it later on in the video. Scaping 9 till 5. This is a series where I take a bunch of different money-making methods throughout old school RuneScape and treat them as a real-life job for a single day. Then I take the result from that day to find out what the salary would be like both in-game and in real life. It's all hypothetical, it's not real, I don't actually real-world trade, and neither should you. It's all above board, Jagex, please don't hate me. Anyway, this is wilderness season. All the jobs in this season are wilderness money-making methods. Let's go find a job. About time. La-di-da-di-da. I'm just doing Wildy Slayer, innocently. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Psst, hey.
Ah, please don't kill me.
Wait, no, I'm not a PK. I just need your help.
My help? Mate, we're in the middle of the wilderness. I'm doing a Slayer task. Why would I help you?
Because there is alcohol involved?
Oh, alcohol.
There he is. He's the one hogging all the wine.
Okay, I'll go kill him.
Wait, no, don't kill him. We're both monks. He's my brother. I just want you to steal the wine.
Oh, okay, steal the wine. I guess that should be pretty easy. Let's go.
Wait, no. Ugh.
Run, run, run. Come here, little wine jug. Ow, what the
Stop stealing my wine! Gah!
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That's annoying. I guess we gotta find out another way to do it. Stealing ZAMORAK wines as a scaping 9 till 5 job. Let's get started. The wilderness, we're in it, we've got Sarah Brews, Super Restores, we've got the Wildy Sword to cut the webs, and we have Telegrab Ruins along with Black Dragonhide and the Din's Bulwark, which should hopefully definitely save my life against any PKers. The Zami wines we're kidnapping with Telegrab are located within the deep wilderness dungeon, and inside the dungeon there's a bunch of random monsters, hill giants, spiders, fire giants, and they recently added an extra little cave that takes you to a new Zami wine location. With the medium diary done, you can use the shortcut to the entrance of this additional part of the cave, and with the hard diary done, all telegrabbed wine within the wilderness will be received in noted form, which is why I've brought hundreds of telegrab spells so I can stay here for a long time. I completely forgot this was an update that happened. No one ever talks about this place, I rarely see anything about this place or hear anything about this place, so I don't expect there to be much PKers. Anyway, we've started telegrabbing, let's start the clock and do our shift. This tile here in between the candles but just one forward is the furthest tile away you can stand on for telegrabbing this wine, which is good to know because it makes less tiles, less distance between my run if a PK logs in from here to the staircase or to the shortcut to get to the staircase to escape. This is the last spell of this inventory. We've done 500 telegrab casts in about 53 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The only sign of humanity I saw was this dude cannoning his Slayer task, his Fire Giant Slayer task over here. Other than that, I haven't seen a single PK or haven't seen another single human being. So now we're going to go to the Mage Bank, bank the what, there's PK there. Okay, we've got 550 casts now. We're going to be a little bit more risky because we saw not a single PKer. Oh, someone just logged in. A guy in admin, is that a scout or someone trying to telegrab this stuff? Either way, that fills me with a sense of foreboding. I should have hopped worlds. I should have hopped worlds. Get me the hell out of here. Luckily, this Din's Bulwark, pretty powerful item, and I've got a bunch of Cerebrays. I shouldn't die, hopefully, but his spec's doing nothing. I don't even have to pray melee. It's doing 0 damage. OP, yeah. Yeah, it is. I love this shield, man. Holy crap. Where would I be in this Scaping 9 till 5 season without this shield? So one thing I didn't do is play out scenarios where I'd have to escape really persistent PKers. It never crossed my mind. I've still got my sword in my inventory to cut the webs, so if I made it to the Mage Bank, I would have to take off my shield to cut the webs in order to get into the bank and get safe. And I could be teleblocked. What if I get teleblocked? Do I have to run all the way from Deep Wildy to like Varrock to the ditch, meanwhile trying to get a gap that entire time? Or do I box something? I think boxing something is my preferred method. I could go through the tunnels, bait them through the tunnels, the shortcut tunnels that are in this cave, and then maybe box a fire giant. I can brew down my stats. I can take off the shield and box a fire giant and then log out, and 60 seconds later or something, my account would just log out even mid-combat with the fire giant. I think that's the best escape route, and that's what I do try in this clip, but I accidentally stopped attacking the fire giant. I didn't even realise as I was doing this, and he attacks me again. So then I ran through the cave. I still managed to escape, fortunately, but I think the best escape route is to try and box a fire giant and log out. I've just come straight back to the cave with the Zami wines in it. I've not even banked. I've got like 400, almost 500 I think, wines in my inventory, so it's a bit risky, but what I've just witnessed, where I messed up a lot escaping this guy, and I still didn't take almost any damage, I'm not really that frightened. I'm gonna stack all these wines in my inventory. Ah! Hop, 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 hop. Oh god. Okay, maybe I should go bank. Let's not be daft. Let's go bank what I have before this guy finally gets me. Boom. Zami Wine Setup version 2. I've got some extra pieces of gear just for some small additional stats. Snakeskin boots, Amulet of Glory, Legend Scape, Archer's Helm. These all provide a fair amount of bonuses, nothing crazy, nothing game-changing, but and maybe it makes a difference between getting teleblocked or frozen or not, just with these extra little bit of stats. And they're not worth anything, really, so if I die, I don't lose much money. And I've also brought stamina potions. An oversight, I didn't bring stamina pots before, and so if I had to run to the ditch or I had to do a long run to escape a peak here, I didn't have stamina pots, I was screwed. Luckily, this didn't happen earlier, but I should try and be a bit future-proof. I've also replaced the sword, just replaced the sword with the knife, so I don't have to take off the shield. I think it's worth it not getting the webs on the first slash, but to keep the shield equipped for the insane defensive statistics. I've got 604 casts, a weird number, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get 604 wines before we bank this time, this trip. Hop world, is that the same guy? Is that the same peak here from before? He's hunting me. He wants me dead. What I need to do actually is make the logout button / world switching menu an F key that I actually know, because I don't know what F key is if it isn't F key. Let's make it F6 because my mage book is F4, so I can switch between my mage book and the world hop menu pretty quickly. So to cast telegrab, I press F4, click on telegrab, click on the wine, and as that's happening I can go back to the world switching menu and have that open most of the time. That way if a P-gear logs in again, I can just quickly click on a world. I don't have to hunt the menu down with my mouse and click on it manually. I can just press F6, click on a world, and I'm good to go. Hopefully I can escape most situations before they even begin. And there we have it, 604 Zami wines have been telegrabbed in this single trip. That's a good time saver, but it's also pretty risky because these bad boys are worth what? Almost 1 million GP. I'm risking about 1 million GP right now. So maybe next time I won't do 600. Maybe I'll keep it lower just to be on the safe side. So if I do get PK'd, very unlikely, but if I do get PK'd, I don't lose an insane amount of time in today's shift. What the? RuneLight just closed. I'm in the deep world. RuneLight, what the hell? Why'd you just close up? Now it's loading. Oh my god, I better not be dead. Please don't be dead. Please don't be any PKers there. Am I alive? Hopefully I'm not getting killed. Please? Please? Yes. We're fine. Whew, that had me sweating. That had me on the edge of my seat, to be honest. Well, we're chilling here, relaxing, telegrabbing some wine, and nothing really interesting is going on, so I believe it is time for bonus facts. Did you know that there are 17 different jug items in old school RuneScape? Don't believe me? Want me to list them? Sure. You have a normal jug, empty jug, 1/3 full jug, 2/3 full jug, frozen jug, half full wine jug, 8-gallon jug, 5-gallon jug, and an empty jug pack. You also have a jug of water, a jug of wine, a jug of unfermented wine, a jug of bad wine, a jug of Zami wine, a jug of unfermented Zami wine, and to ruin everything, a jug of vinegar. Okay, that was I'm out of breath now. The amount of attempts it took me to say all that in one go. Hey, that was an incredibly short bonus fact segment, but hey, at least you know 17 different jug items in RuneScape now. You never knew that before. But speaking of jugs, ZAMORAK wine. Why isn't there any other god wine? Why isn't there Saradomin wine, or Guthix wine, or Armadil wine, or Armadil White Claw, or Guthix gin, or Bando's whiskey? Oh, that sounds badass. I want some Bando's whiskey right now. Back to the job at hand. Nothing else interesting happened, unfortunately. Unfortunately for you. Fortunately for me, nothing interesting happened, and I just done the job, and that was it. No more PKers, no more panicking. I say unfortunately for you because I think having clips of me getting PK'd and escaping PKers or just anything like that is more interesting than watching me click on telegrab, click on the wine, receive the wine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on telegrab, click on the wine, receive said wine. Nothing interesting happened. We're finished. What's that item? At the beginning of the video, I showed you this picture, and you probably didn't put in the comments your idea of what this was. But if you did, and you guessed Rune Full Helmet, congratulations, you are stupid. Stupid. Do you see the plume thing coming out the back? No. Why would it be a Rune Full Helm, you dumbass? It was actually a stone bowl. You use it in Tears of Guthix minigame to collect Guthix tears. That's where you collect them, in this stone bowl. So congratulations. If you got that right, you've played RuneScape a lot and you've done a crap ton of Tears of Guthix. Congrats. You deserve a pat on the back. Here it is. From the 8-hour shift, we were able to grab 3,790 Zami wines, and that comes to 474 wine per hour. That could be more. Technically, the wine respawns every 3 seconds, according to the wiki, but the spell takes a couple of seconds to cast, and it feels like it's maybe 4 seconds respawn time. After leaving the wine in a grand exchange overnight, we made 6 million GP. Raw cash, but after taking into account the cost of the law runes and the air runes and the few brews that I used throughout the day, it actually comes to about 5.35 million GP profit. I used about 600k in runes and about 50k in potions. Enjoying the video? Hit subscribe. Want to support? Become a channel member. It's only 99 cents, by the way. So our daily money made is 5.35 million GP profit, which means the hourly rate is about 670k per hour. After doing that for a working week, which is 5 days, it comes to around 27 mil, and after one working month, which is roughly 22 days, 22 working days, it becomes 118 million GP. And after 1 year of telegrabbing Zami wines, you've got almost 1.4 billion GP. And one of the most requested things ever in this series is to show the XP that you would get doing this job. And this is all the magic XP you would get from the hourly, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, and the yearly. After 1 year of doing this, you'd get 43 million magic XP just by casting telegrab almost 4,000 times a day. And these are the salaries converted into real life cash. I used a rate of 1 million GP equals 66 cents. It's not an accurate depiction of the genuine conversion rates from gold to GP, but it's fairly close, and it gives you a rough idea of what people would make if they did do this as a real life job and then converted the RuneScape gold into real life gold. 44 cents an hour is not a lot of money, and only $900 after doing it for a year. Not worth it. Even on 10 accounts, it's still not worth it. But it's quite interesting to see. The yearly salary of $922 converts to 721 UK pounds and 237,900,082 Venezuelan Bolivar Sobinaro. And that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching it to this point as well. That's a pretty good thing. Thank you very much. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and maybe become a channel member. Only 99 cents and it helps immensely. Big shout out to all the current channel members. Really appreciate you guys. And special thanks to Nemo M, Luke, Tamashi, Scarmex, Mr. Granley, Vicken, and Beardy Jake. Really appreciate the extra support, guys. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everyone.